around with the Liceo. And just a little bit about myself, I came to the United States when I was 9. I'm originally from Mexico. And when we first came here to the United States, we grew up with the fear that our parents really taught us. They said that we had to be afraid, we couldn't stand out from the rest. And I remember every time a cop would drive past us, my parents would ask us to crouch down so the police wouldn't see us. So throughout my whole childhood, I grew up with that fear that I had to just to blend in and not stand out. But it wasn't until high school when we had a summit on immigration that I realized that I wasn't the only one living the way I was living, that there was more people. And I realized that the lifestyle I was living wasn't fair. And there was a lot of great stories in the summit, but I particularly remember one. One gentleman was sharing a story on how he was crossing the desert with his buddy. He had only a gallon of water that he had to share with him because he didn't want to leave him behind. And the reason that story stuck to me the most is because it's the closest I've gotten to know what my dad endured when he came out to the United States, because to this day he doesn't speak about what happened to him in this day, so you can imagine the horrible things that he went through. It was also the time that I understood the great sacrifice my father and mother had did for us to have a better life, for us to have a better education, and to have better opportunities in life. It was then when I decided to leave a little bit of sports behind and really focus on school. And then 2006 came along, and I seen the massive marches and the power of the community, the powerful we felt when there was a lot of people on the streets, and just and I just wanted to be a part of that. That's when I met mi familia Bota. That taught me how to stand up and be a leader. But it wasn't until 2010 when HB 1070 came to Arizona, and it was a law that targeted my family, it targeted myself. And that's when I said, this is enough. This is enough. We have to stand up a little bit more. So we kept registering people to vote. We kept knocking on doors, making phone calls. And sometimes knocking on doors, it felt like we were making a difference. Walking in Arizona's summer heat is kind of hard. You get darker and darker every day. And you didn't see the results, so I didn't know what was I doing. Sometimes I lost hope. But now that we look back to the conversations that we had in 2006 and the conversations we just had in 2013, they're completely different. Our community is starting to get educated.